Okay, good afternoon everybody. My name is Radka Newton. I work in Lancaster University Management School, and my role is to look after our international students and also travel to find new partner universities overseas. It's my second time in Brazil, and we have some students from my university who are here now. They're having a very good time. I will tell you a little bit about what it means to study in a campus university in the UK. You can please ask questions if you have any questions during the talk. But my university, Lancaster University, is a campus university. We are situated about 1 hour from Manchester, so we are kind of in the north of the UK. And I will tell you what it means to study in a campus university. So what we usually say that a campus is a space, is an academic space where you develop your personality, and it's much easier to develop yourself academically, but also meet new people on a campus than in a big city. Also, I think we always say that we're very friendly, but it's true. I think if you are on a campus, and imagine you are coming from Rio to the UK, it's a really long way. So you need some support, and maybe you want to find some friends from Brazil or people who speak your language, and you want to find support in that academic community. So on a campus it's much easier as well, and it's you feel a part of a big family much quicker than in a big city as well. Social space, I think in your studies it's really important to think about your career. So studies is no longer enough. Everybody has a degree. So on a campus we organize a lot of events for students. There is a lot of societies as well. So it gives you the opportunity to enhance your skills and do things that you are interested in, as well as, for example, sports, if you like sports, or different hobbies that you can take up more seriously. And everything for an employer, when you imagine, everything counts, everything extra is really important. And of course it's a place to relax, so you need the studies in the UK, especially if you are thinking of doing a postgraduate studies. It's only 1 year and it's very fast. So a lot of time is taken by studying, going to the library, meeting your classmates, doing a lot of research. So you need a place just to relax and take it easy as well. Of course there are also city universities. So when you went upstairs to the exhibition today, you will see campus universities and city universities. Some people just prefer cities. So maybe if you are coming from Rio, you are used to living in a big city, you want to again go and live in a big city. So I think there is nothing wrong about it, but the life, the academic life and your experience will be slightly different. And so it's a matter of your personal choice. So I'm not going to discourage you from either. Most of the campus universities are located near a city anyway, but basically some people just prefer to study in a city. So it means that your lectures are integrated in the city structure. So there is a building, for example, where you have to go for your lecture, but maybe you will live quite far away on the other side of the city. So in the morning you have to commute. You usually have to take a bus to your lectures, and then usually when the lectures are finished, people just go and disappear. So it's a bit harder to keep that kind of community together, because on the campus people tend to stay together and support each other, study together as well. But on the other hand, in the city you have more opportunities to find a job, for example. So if you want to have a part-time job, which you can work 20 hours a week. So of course, it's going to be much easier in a city. But you have to think, why are you coming to the UK? And if you are coming just for 1 year, what's the purpose of your stay? Do you want to work, or do you prefer to really concentrate on your academic life? And so, as I said, it's a matter of personal choice. There are also kind of mixture of universities. So sometimes you can have a campus in the city, but it's not very usual. It would probably be out in the outskirts of the city anyway. Okay. So I think the first advantage, real advantage that I've already told you about, is that it's very easy and convenient to live and study and go and do your research. In the UK, a lot of studies are based on group assignments, so you will have to work with your classmates on group projects, and you will have to do a lot of research in the library as well. So living on a campus will give you an opportunity to have everything together. My students, they always meet somewhere on the campus in some cafe to discuss a group project together. They have to organize themselves. So it's much easier, much more convenient to get the people together. Again, on the campus, you usually think about maybe 10 minutes from the accommodation to the lecture theatre, so it's very quick. Basically, you live and study in the same place. And so I think that's one of the biggest advantages. The second advantage is that you can live on the campus if you choose to do so. As I already said, some of the campus, or most of the campus universities are placed near a city. So you will be given a choice of living on campus or in the city. You can choose. For undergraduate students, they usually live on the campus in the first year and then they move out, and then in the last year they come back because the last year exams are important and they want to concentrate on their studies. For our postgraduate students, they have a special area where they all live together from different faculties, and I think they prefer living on the campus because, as I said, 1 year of a postgraduate goes so fast that you basically want to live on the campus just to make your life a bit easier. Life on the campus is cheaper as well than living in the city. The accommodation on the campus includes electricity, water, internet. So the price that the university gives you includes all these bills. But if you go and live in a city, usually the price doesn't include, for example, the heating or the water, so it's only for the rent, and then you have to think about extra cost sometimes. So these are the things to think about. The campus accommodation in all campuses in the UK is very modern. You live on your own in a room, you have a room for yourself. So we always have a single room accommodation, and if you want to pay a little bit extra, you have your own bathroom as well. So the majority of our students, you have like a little room with a bathroom, and then you share a kitchen with about 5 students. So then to cook, you go together and you share. So if you can cook for your friends, or they can cook for you, which is much better. But the kitchens, again, it's a social space, and on a campus, you don't only live with people from your subject area, so you will meet people from different subject areas from all around the world. We have 110 nationalities on the campus, so you can imagine people from places that you've probably never even heard of. And I think the kitchen is usually the place where everybody meets, and you can make new friends. So, the accommodation side of the campus, I think, is really important because it's the place, it's your home for 1 year or for 3 years if you are coming to do an undergraduate degree. So you have to feel that, this is where I want to live, this is where my friends are, and you make friends forever.